2 o'clock in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it. She was knocking on the door, calling my phone, asking me to let her in. I said, no, it's over. I said, you only got one time to do me like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's over. Nah, heck no. I asked you not to go out there and dress like that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like you showing too much. I said, it's over. So I threw all her stuff out and then let her back in. Call her mom and call her dad. I said, it's over.
That's you doing what you want, regardless of how it makes your spouse feel.
Yeah.
We do that on both sides, and neither side is right.
That's true.
Like, men do it wrong, women do it wrong, and both of the reasons is because we're so selfish. We choose what we want.
Hey, welcome back to Black Press. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Now let's get to it.
Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I'm good, Trish.
I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
We are Black Press.
You didn't finish the countdown.
Okay, you want to start over?
No, we can go ahead.
Okay, my bad. Well, welcome back. Okay. All right, so sorry about that, you guys. But jumping into it, we have an issue when it comes to men telling women what to wear.
Why we got an issue? Ain't nobody figured out y'all ain't gonna listen nowhere?
We have
we got an issue?
We have an issue.
That's like them dudes that broke up with their girls because they went to Chris Brown concert or had a.
That's crazy.
I'm like, they ain't gonna do nothing. They not gonna do what you want them to do no way.
If we go to Chris Brown concert and he called me on stage, because he just might, okay? He called me on stage and I gotta perform.
Okay.
At that point.
Okay, do what you want to do, and then I'm gonna go cheat too. What you talking about?
That's not cheating.
That is cheating.
That is not cheating.
It is to me, and that's what matters. It don't matter. It don't matter how. It matters how it makes me feel. So if it makes me feel that way, and you're okay with me feeling that way, then fine.
What?
I'm gonna do my thing too.
If Chris Brown called me on stage, I gotta perform.
You ain't getting paid to perform. Are you getting paid? No.
We getting paid in different ways.
Okay, then I'm gonna go get mine too. Talking about.
Oh man, I didn't know that.
It's yes you did know that. Let me tell you why you know that. Because women always want us men to understand how you feel. So if you want me to understand how you feel, you should understand how your actions make me feel. If not, then you are only caring about me doing what you want and not worried about what I want.
I guess when you put in that perspective, it makes a little bit of sense. But it's Chris Brown. That's like I should put people
because when you get up there, who are you? Who that proves it? Like who do you care to satisfy? You are willing to satisfy yourself over how you feel about me.
So you saying if he calls you, we supposed to decline?
It depends on how I would feel about it. Me, I don't care. But it depends on how I would feel about it. And then, but those women were okay with giving up their relationship for the sake of that one time with Chris Brown. So that's how they feel about it. They care more about how them getting what they want out of that situation than they care about you. So that's why it's okay in the relationship. But
it wouldn't bother me, like if Beyonce call you up or something.
That's because you know I ain't got a chance with Beyonce. That's because you know I have no chance. It's different because you know I don't have a chance. But when it's Chris Brown and we know he'll smash.
What?
If we know he'll smash and you might, if you would let him smash because of him being Chris Brown, then it's different because now I know he has an opportunity, even though you know I don't have an opportunity with Beyonce. You get it? You see how that's different? You see how it's different?
No,
you don't have to see how it's different.
I can see it. I can see it, but it's very hard to.
Anyway, we gotta get to the video. We're supposed to be reaction, and we just been on a whole other tangent.
Oh man, that was funny.
He's trying to tell his wife how to dress, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
From the jump, that I don't like women that dress provocative. I don't like that stuff at all. You have to dress modest. You know what I'm saying? Only dress provocative if it's just me and you inside the house. So she started hanging out with these girls from a job, and you know, I met them, and I'm instantly just thinking in my mind that this is not a good group right here. This is one of them groups where she's not going to want to feel like she's being left out and stuff like that. And I told her, I said, I don't think you should be hanging out with these chicks because all these chicks are single. You know what I'm saying? None of these chicks are married. You know, single women, they tend to get married women in trouble. So, and then she told me, she like, it's just an outfit. It's not much. I'm just, you know, just dressing for the occasion. I'm like, no. I said, no, you got to take that off. I'm like, no, I don't care who you hanging with. You can't put that on, man. You're not fit to go out there dressed like that. And instead of her going to change, she left anyway. She said, no, this is what I'm going to wear. All my friends are dressing like this, and this is just what I'm going to wear. Okay. When she came back, it only take one time to do that thought stuff with me. You know what I'm saying? When she came back, 2:00 in the morning, all her stuff was outside. All of it. She was knocking on the door, calling my phone, asking me to let her in. I said, no, it's over. I said, you only got one time to do me like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's over. Nah, heck no. I asked you not to go out there and dress like that. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like you showing too much. I said, it's over. So I threw all her stuff out and then let her back in. Call her mom and call her dad. I said, it's over. I said, I don't talk to people that dress provocative. I don't talk to people like that. And now she want to start because she's hanging out with these girls. I kicked her butt out. Fellas, one time, that's it. You let it fly after that, they're just going to keep doing it to you. One time.
I don't think he didn't have to go that far. Dang.
Why not?
He even call her parents.
Why not?
Because, I mean, that's why it's so hard for married women to hang out with single women because the lines get blurry.
Because yeah.
But, I mean, you don't want her going out dressed like she's going to, let me see, just like she's going to like the library or something, and everybody's dressed in their party attire.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to feel corny, basically. Not to say that you are like vying to.
We don't have to dress corny to
fit in.
But
yeah, you wanna be like, I don't know.
But if you dressed it in a way that he didn't want, and if they talked about it ahead of time, and then he talked about it saying, I don't think that you should hang out with that crowd because that crowd might get you in some trouble, and then you still hang out with that crowd, and then you get in some trouble. He warned you. The problem is, the problem in this relationship is she doing what she wants, even though they'd already previously discussed something. Yeah. And then him expressing how he feels, and what it boils down to is she don't care.
It's a difference if a precedent is set.
Now, on the flip side, and I'm just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say the other side too. Men do the same thing.
They sure do.
They do things that their wives do not approve of or do not want them to do, and then they end up doing some crazy stuff or cheating and
going hanging out with their single guy friends, being a wingman.
Yeah. And or just going out and staying out all night, going out too much with the guys.
Yeah,
that's you doing what you want, regardless of how it makes your spouse feel.
Yeah,
we do that on both sides, and neither side is right.
That's true.
Like men do it wrong, women do it wrong, and both of the reasons is because we're so selfish. We choose what we want instead of
feel good.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of instead of caring how it makes the other person feel.
Yeah.
And I've told this. We've talked about this before. I said, if I say something if you say that you trust me enough to marry me, and you appreciate me enough as a responsible human being, but I suggest something and you disregard it, that's the same thing as you cheating on me.
That's far.
Right, but why? But you say that because you don't understand the man's emotion. The man's how a man is made up is if you trust me and you respect me and you say I'm a leader, don't call me a leader and then say that what I'm saying doesn't make sense, because then you don't really think I'm a leader, or you think I'm a leader, you just don't want to be led by me. So you're cheating because you're doing what I have, especially when we've already talked about it. We talked about it before we got married, and now you have decided because you're cheating. You're pretty much cheating on them. You're cheating on me with your friends by wearing what they want you to wear and going where they want you to go instead of how I feel about it. And I could be selfish too, because that I'm not letting you do the things that you want to do in order to have fun.
Yeah, especially if because certain characteristics and stuff present before the problem presents. Right. So she obviously had the clothes in her closet.
Not obviously, she could have bought them.
Well, she had a propensity to dress provocative. That's probably what attracted him to her. That's why he said she can only do it inside the house.
Yeah.
Right. So if it's okay in this sense, why is it not okay in the other sense? Like I want to dress up. I want to dress up.
But you know why it's not. And you know why it's not. You're saying that, but you know why it's not. I want to dress up
and feel good and go out and feel good about myself.
That's not feeling good about yourself. That's being overly provocative in order to get more attention.
But if you put something on and it fits you like a glove, sometimes it's your body type.
Don't wear that. That's what he's saying.
Like
he don't like.
So put a jacket on because you're showing too much back, or you're.
I don't know. Well, we don't know what she was wearing.
Yeah,
we knew it was too much for him.
Yeah,
to think that she should go out like that, and he discussed it with her, and then she still chose to do otherwise. Here's my thing.
Because she could have changed.
What is the hurt feeling that you associate with a man cheating? How would you describe it?
It's like a deep pain that's like in the pit of your stomach.
Why?
Because
why does it hurt you?
Because you feel betrayed. Because you trusted this person, and you a lot of times you put your all in a relationship, and it's like, dang. So am I worth nothing to you that you can betray me in this way?
Right. That's the same way a man feels when I put my trust in you. I did the right things, and I put my trust in you that you would be by my side and not intentionally do things knowing that they would harm me. And now I feel betrayed.
Okay. Well, I can see it in that sense, right? Because obviously he has like deep rooted issues in a woman dressing provocatively. He can't handle that. So he let her know that up front.
Yep.
And she disregarded his feelings. But if he comes up out of like the blue with something new, like, oh, I don't want you wearing that, or I don't want you wearing this, then that's kind of almost like control. Because if you knew how I dressed beforehand.
Yeah, if she dressed like that before, then yeah,
and you loved it, then you shouldn't really have so much to say about it after the fact. And that's where a lot of issues come in place, because people like to try to change people. Like they're like, okay, I see her, just like how people be scrolling through Instagram, putting hearts on people's pictures and stuff. They like what they see.
Yeah.
So they see them with these BBLs, butt be all out, chest out, and they like that. But then when they get them in the house, it's like, okay, I need you. Look at Kanye and Kim.
Yeah,
he didn't want her to continue to dress provocatively.
But then the next wife was out there like that. That's ridiculous.
He trying to, because sometimes it's a control thing. Like, I want you my way.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's that. I never thought about that because he didn't want Kim to dress provocatively because he wanted her to control her in that way. But then he wants the other wife to dress provocatively so that he can control her and have her do something against what she normally will do. Or it's crazy. That's definitely a control thing. But then at the same time, what my thing is, even if it was something that you were doing before, and now I want you to change. If I'm talking to you about it, and you still do it, that's still just as bad though, because it's like you don't. We're all supposed to be growing still and improving, right?
Yeah, of course.
Because there's a thing that, okay, when me and you get married and you don't think that I'm romantic enough, right? But I wasn't that romantic before we got married. But now that we're married, you want me to improve and be more romantic, right? That's you talking to me and expressing that you want to change in me more than what I was already doing. It's the same thing. It has to go both ways. If I want you to start dressing more conservatively, that's me expressing to you how I feel about the way you dress and wanting you to make that change. We cannot ask the men to make a change and become what we would say that women are trying to improve men, make them better. I see something in you, so I want you to be better. It could be the same. Exactly. It could be the same thing. I see something in you that makes you more than just the type of the woman that you want to dress like. So I think you should dress more conservatively, or dress more like an adult, not an adult, but a grown professional woman. And because that's how the greatness that I see in you. You see what I'm saying?
Taking it to a next level.
Right. So either we're building each other up to make us better people, or we're not. But we can't expect one person to receive it and not be willing to receive on the other end.
You have to be open to change, and that's very hard to get to, because once you're like complacent in something and you're just day-to-day activities just the same, you don't necessarily want somebody to come in and tell you like, okay, let's change this up a little bit. Maybe the approach, or I don't even know if it's the approach. Sometimes change is hard.
Sometimes people just don't like to change. It's like I like who I am, and if you don't like it, well, this is how you met me, so deal with it.
I remember it because I used to love wearing my like shorts, like real short.
Yeah. I never actually said anything about them, or did I? I don't think I did. I do make comments like, "Hey, where you going with that?"
I used to wear real short shorts, especially like in like teen adult years. I couldn't do it when I was younger.
Okay.
But I remember it was like a youth pastor. He saw me. I was in Walmart and he saw me. I was in the shorts. I said, "Gosh, these things won't go down."
Yeah.
But
and then
he came up to me. He was like, he said, "Hey, how are you?" I'm like, "Good." And he was like, he said, he told me that he basically said he expects more of me than to dress like how I was dressing.
Yeah.
And that melted me to the floor.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh.
And
it wasn't even that bad. It was just because you know I have like the shorts and then it has like the holes in it, so it looks like it could be a little bit more to show.
Yeah.
But I was like, dang.
Even if he hadn't said anything like that, the fact that you felt that way with just seeing him should have been enough conviction.
But when you put it on, it doesn't. When you put it on, it's like, okay, hey, I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel nice. I look nice.
I feel good because I think that this is something that will get me attention.
But I don't be looking for no attention.
Then what makes it feel good then?
It's hot. It's hot outside. You want to feel cool.
So then you should wear baggy shorts, like looser shorts, because looser allows you to feel more
then my
breeze.
Butt disappears.
Huh?
Then your butt disappears. You don't want
I mean,
your butt
are you
to
going
be
for
like,
comfort? Are you going for comfort, or are you going for attraction?
You gotta have a little bit of both.
No, you don't.
You do.
Well, I guess that as a teenager, you know, you want attraction.
Well, no, yes and no.
We all want to feel like somebody looking at us.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell myself somebody looking at me, even though they're not. It's like, yeah, they looking. Yeah. You gotta boost yourself up sometimes. I'm just saying.
You do.
Anyway, that got off on a crazy tangent before we even started, and then another crazy tangent about your teenage escapades with the short shorts. Who wears short shorts? What do you think? What do you think? I know we talked, and without asking you what you think, what do you think? Comment in the comment section. That's right down there. Hit the comments. Say something. What do you think? Do you think that he went too far? I think he went a little bit too far.
He did. He called her parents too.
Well, that's not too far.
Left her clothes out 2:00 in the morning.
Here's the thing, though. I think it's not. I think it's too far because for you to make that the first step.
Yeah. Well, as he said,
and it's true.
It wasn't the first step. It was that was the second step. The consequence of the
right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you don't just get this divorce. If you do that, him doing that is the same thing that women are doing.
Because he probably has something else set up.
Probably. I'm not gonna say that. No, I'm not giving you that.
Yeah.
He might not have. Maybe that's just what he didn't want, and he realized that if you will do that, what else will you do? But again, at the same time, you don't just get to divorce somebody that quick. I mean, biblically, that's not infidelity.
You don't discard that fast.
Yeah, like, you don't.
You should have a forgiving heart. It should be about forgiveness. Like, you do this, you betray me, you express your feelings, and then
you gotta. In a relationship, that other person has to have some kind of contrition before you can just forgive. Because if you forgive without them having any contrition and apologizing and talking about it and understanding where one person went wrong and the other person did or whatever, if you do that without without communicating that, then it's doomed to happen again.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can keep going. Hit us on the next episode because we can talk all day about relationships, and I think we might do some more relationship conversations because it gets pretty interesting.
It does.
All right, so hit the like button if you lasted this long. If you didn't last this long, you probably won't hear this, but hit the like button anyway. I'm your boy, Mr. Define.
I'm a good chick.
Subscribe. We are
Black Press.